Peace, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's your man Versafia, Grand Legend. And if you can see by the title, Are You Really Woke? You know, uh, to start off, letting y'all know, remember, this is just my opinion, my interest, my knowledge, my experiences. You know, this is what research and information is all about, right? You take information from other people or their experiences, and then you try to look at what you've done and go from there. So a lot of people think they're woke, and a lot of people think they're woke because you may just know more than someone else, right? So they feel like I'm woke, I'm woke. But what is being woke, right? Because if you got that knowledge, right? You got the knowledge, but how are you applying it? What are you doing with that knowledge, right? What are you trying to create experiences? You know, you can learn how to trap animals all day, right, or hunt. But you know, the experiences is what makes you more woke. To me, right? To some other people, is gonna be like, nah, I know how to hunt. But when you can field dress, so when you can think about being out in the woods or being out and waiting for that animal, you know, shooting that animal or bow or arrowing that animal, getting that animal and breaking it down, and then breaking down its meat. Then you apply the knowledge, right? But a lot of people don't see it that way. So how do you know you're really woke? So when it comes to the knowledge of what's happening right now in the world, right? So you say, hey, you know, Illuminati or the elite or the powers that be, they're gonna do this, all right? Well, what are you doing about it? So you know that this is gonna happen, but what are you doing about it? Are you taking any training classes? Are you preparing yourself? Are you speaking? If you're speaking with other people, are you trying to get like-minded people together to create that community? Right? Like I said, I know so many people that they go hard, right? They go hard. Yo, Democrats, the government, blah, 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 Republicans. But then you ask them, do you have enough water to drink if something ever happened, right? The elite, do you have enough food in your home to feed your family if something ever happened? The powers that be, have you been training? Whether it's a martial arts, training with your firearm, like taking classes, like not just going to the range and shooting at a still target. I mean, I've said this before, but people don't understand the difference. Like, there's a difference. If someone is attacking you, they're coming at you, right? How would you respond? Have you taken a course that would make you respond faster to get the experience? Well, I have the knowledge, right? I have the knowledge of gripping my firearm, pointing my firearm, shooting my firearm. But at the same time, do I have the knowledge and the experience of saying, hey, if someone is coming and attacking me, do I have the experience to take up my firearm, point it in a timely manner? Or if they grab my firearm, do I have the knowledge and understanding and the wisdom to, fight for that firearm? So a lot of people ain't really woke. A lot of people's not really woke when it comes to, I guess, the word, right? Or that meaning, because all they do is they stop at the information, right? They only stop at what they just read. They only stop at what they just watched, and then that's it. They don't apply to that information they're receiving. And yes, I can say, because we live in America, you know, the military, salute to all of them. They fight the wars over there, right? They fight the wars in these other countries. But if we go back to the powers that be, the elite, the Illuminati, or whatever you want to call them, then the fight will come here. So how are you applying that wokeness? How are you applying that knowledge? When it comes to this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of everything that goes around, and to me, that's why I do the emergency prepping, which the CDC has given information out. FEMA has given information out. So this is not nothing that the government has not really has informed people about. It's just people have been too complacent because it doesn't happen here. But catastrophe, once again, catastrophe happens in the States. Things can happen, but people are just not prepared because they want to continuously live their life of comfortability, which we all do. But being uncomfortable will happen. So what are you doing with that knowledge? What are you doing with that information? What are you doing with that knowledge? You know, are you building a community? Are you learning a new skill? Are you learning to stop the bleed? Are you learning some first aid, which is away from CPR and the regular bandage stuff? You know, do you know how to make a sling if you can't make it, if somebody broke their arm? Do you know if somebody broke a leg? Like, there's a lot. These things the medical part I'm still looking for, but listening to the experts, because once again, I'm going to say it in this post today. I am no expert, but I listen to the people that have the experience. So that makes them a little bit more of an expert than I am. So I listen to them. I watch them, I take it, and then I say, okay, what is it that I need to do? And start looking for those classes. You know, when it comes to training, I'm training with local police officers that give me insights, that they've been in SWAT. I just took 2 classes recently with a Navy SEAL that's giving training. You know, if you can spend $100 at dinner, then you can spend $100 or $200. If you go to, you know, I know so many people that spend $200 in the club. You could take that $200 and put it into a class that's going to give you information and experience that would save your life and your family's life one day. You know, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever the class is. People look at it like, oh, that's $200, but they will spend $200 on a new pair of Jordans, $200 on a bottle, $200 in a restaurant, you know, but they won't spend that $200 on something that may save their life. So are you really woke? Are you really woke? On that note, think about it, research, and do. Don't just research and sit. Research and do. Salute, like, dislike, subscribe, share, comment.